Identity awareness. Be identity aware in every interaction you have with children. Constructive resettlement framework is made up of 3 elements: constructive casework, the 5 C's, identity awareness. Identity awareness. What message does the child give you about their identity? And what messages are you giving the child? Messages from the child. Look for clues to better understand how they see themselves and their place in the world. Do they stress an aspect of their life that's important to how they see themselves? Do they stress a particular role that they have? Do they focus on a specific relationship? There are lots of potential clues to explore. For example, wearing a club's football shirt could represent not just an allegiance, but an identity worth exploring. What does being a supporter of that club mean to them? How does it inform their identity? Messages to the child. Our messages to the child can either underline or undermine pro-social identity development. Be aware of the messages you are giving the child about their identity. If you're talking about offending behaviour, are you reinforcing that who they are is defined by what they have done? Separate them from their behaviour. Avoid negative labelling when you discuss their needs or risks. Be careful not to imply that these are part of who they are. For example, what are the implications of being described as a looked after child? Research shows children may act how they think you're expecting them to act. They may resist any labelling, frustration, anger, or negative behaviour. Instead, focus on positive language. We tell them, actually, you're a stakeholder in society. There is a place for you where you can become a positive contributor. Come on that journey with us. We keep affirming them to the point where they begin to understand this is something that I can do. Use 3 main identity building blocks in your practice. AIR. A. Activities that allow children to explore a more positive identity. I. Interactions that foster and affirm positive identity. R. Roles, either activity-related or personal, that can reinforce positive identity. Giving children fresh air helps them to develop their pro-social identity. Practice identity awareness today. You can enable pro-social identity development. Let's work together to achieve constructive futures for children with sustained positive outcomes.